Hey guys, it's Sharika and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I would love to have you. So today we are doing some giant crab legs, and I have some green lip mussels over here and my mayo and mustard dip. For today's drink, I'm just doing a kiwi and tonic. So let's go ahead and say grace. Amen. Hey y'all, we're gonna start off with a mussel. I don't really eat these mussels like I used to. All right, y'all. Thank you to everybody that came over and subscribed to my vlog channel. Oh, that's good. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I do have a story time. A crazy little story time. So let's go ahead and get started on that. All right, so the story is from For My Man. There was a girl named Keisha. Keisha Bite, yes. So, Keisha was a straight A student, doing very, very well in school. Her parents made sure she had everything she needed. She lived in a bad neighborhood. They lived in, I think they said they lived in Crenshaw. And they stayed in a bad neighborhood. But she stayed focused. She wanted to be a lawyer. Oh. So those were the plans. Once she graduated high school, she was gonna go to law school. But Keisha wanted a boyfriend. Everybody around her was dating, you know. Being in high school, everybody was booed up. So she wanted to have her little boo too. So she meets, so Keisha runs into Tyrone. Okay. Now Tyrone was a star football player. They went to Crenshaw High. And he was a star football player at the school. But had recently been kicked off of the football team because he got into a physical altercation with his ex-girlfriend. Put his hands on her at the football game. So they kicked him off the team. So she knew about the whole situation, but she still was willing to give him a chance. Long story short, they start dating. He started opening up to her about, you know, how he had been going through depression because he's always wanted to be in the NBA and he felt like he was that good. So, you know, she would tell him, keep training. When the scouts come in, you know, hopefully somebody will put a word in for you and, you know, you can still do something with your football career. So she was very, you know, supportive. Try to encourage him to do the right thing. So, honey, They both graduated. Oh snap! They both graduated from high school. She applied to several different colleges and got it accepted by several different colleges. So the one that she chose was the one that was offering a free ride. So she helped him fill out some applications to the community college in the same area that she was going to attend law school. They both got jobs. So I think she was working at like a call center. And he was working at Crystal's. So when he, you know, she was proud of him and like I said, trying to encourage him and stuff like that. But he was embarrassed that she was making more money than him. Now these little young kids, okay, they don't got nobody responsibility, don't have to pay nobody bills, and you worried about that. So he telling her he got to get some money. Somehow, somewhere. So what little dum-dum do? He fools around up at the goddamn movie theater. He see two of his old classmates. They on a hot date. Now this boy done worked his hours away wherever he working at. He done worked his hours so he could take his lady out to eat and to the movies. This fool rolls up on them and tell them, well, push the dude against the car and tell him, you know, give him everything you got. So the dude like, I don't got nothing. I work at the Crystals with you. I don't got nothing. I just spent all my money on my old lady. So they argue. He pulls out the peacemaker. The dude's girlfriend run up like, no, no, no. I'll give you everything that I have. She gave him her purse, her cell phone. The dude had on like a little chain. He gave him the chain and his wallet. Tyrone takes off running. The next morning, him and Keisha chilling at his mama's house. The cops come knock on the door and a racist behind. His parents ended up bonding him out of jail the next day. But he was facing some serious charges because he had a peacemaker on him. So he told Keisha, now Keisha don't got no skills yet because she ain't started law school, so she don't know how to talk her way out of nothing, okay? That's the thing. So he telling Keisha, we gotta call her and try to convince her not to testify. So maybe we can kind of scare her, you know, and she won't testify against us or against him because Keisha didn't go with him. So one of his friends had her number, her new number, because he took her cell phone. So he calling her, telling her she better not testify, just leave it alone, stay out of it. So he would do that like almost every day. So the mom got fed up and the mom was like, listen, stop calling her phone. We're gonna testify because you ain't had no business running up on nobody like that. So he looked at Keisha and he said, we gotta take her out. The phone call's not working. If I get locked up, we ain't gonna be able to, you know, be together. So that's the only way. Miss Keisha is a ride or die. Okay, I should have called them goddamn Bonnie and Clyde. Because she was down for it. So, they went to Keisha's house. They knew where she lived because they went to school together and stuff like that back in the day. So, they knew where she lived, where her mama lived. So, the plan was Tyrone was going to hide in the bushes until Keisha come out to go to work. Now, see, she got a job. He waiting in the bushes for hours. Hours. Keisha never comes out. She had already left for work. So, Keisha falling asleep in the car, waiting on him. He getting bit up by mosquitoes because he in the bushes. So he said he was going to go ahead and, so he was getting ready to walk away, just go back in the car. Until he saw the girl's mom. So the girl mama walks out there to put some trash in the trash bin and turn around and head to her car. Now while she was walking to her car, she had her head down because she was looking in her purse, I guess trying to get her keys. Dum Dum walks behind her, tell her, give me your purse. So the mama screaming, no, I'm not giving you my purse. You don't need to do this. Just get out of here. He pops off 4 times. The girl mama, saying he wanted to send a message. So of course she didn't make it. So once, the neighbors come out, they call the police. Tyrone and Keisha, they on their little merry way. They left as soon as, the lady dropped to the ground. He ran off. The police notifies the girl, tell her what happened, and if she had any idea on, who wanted to do this to her mom. So she told the police officers about the case that she had going on and how he had been threatening them, calling them, whatever. The complex had security cameras. Who they see on the security camera? Hiding in the bushes. Got daggone Tyrone. So they went ahead and they arrested him. And they arrested her too. So they talking to Keisha. And they told her the charges that she would be facing. And the only thing that she had to do was just testify. And they'll work out a 7-year deal with her. She refused to talk. They questioned her for 12 hours. Or they had her in the interrogation room for 12 hours. Her parents came down there and told her, you need to tell them exactly what happened. So Keisha broke down. She started crying. She said that she really didn't know who he shot because she never asked. She know who he was going there to do that too, but she never asked, what happened. So she broke down. So as long as she testified, she can get the 7-year deal. Because the charges were, for him, is going to be murder. Plus the charges for what he did with the armed robbery or whatever. So a few days before it was time to go to trial, Keisha said she not testifying and changed her story. Trial date come. Tyrone got life. When it was Keisha's turn, they gave her life too. When she should have just took the goddamn deal. She would have been out right now. That was a crazy little story. One of y'all sent me that story on Instagram. If y'all have some stories that y'all want me to tell, if it's not too crazy, y'all can send them to me in my DM. But it has to be something similar to the stories that y'all hear me tell. Like, I don't like to watch anything with kids and grown men, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, if it's like relationships and stuff like that, or friends or stuff like that, it has to be something like that. In that neighborhood. But like I said, anything that's involving young girls and grown men, Ooh. This is so good. Look how big this mussel is, y'all. Look at that. Tony love green lip mussel. Yeah, we're going crabbing in the morning. I might vlog, I don't know. I probably will. I probably will vlog. Catch us some blue crabs. Oh, this is so good. How many of y'all tried the sauce? I know some of y'all so used to the old way when I used to do the mayo, mustard, accent, Frank's buffalo sauce. And some people was like, I thought you put lemon in it. But that's the real old school way. Because once I started using the Frank's buffalo sauce, I didn't need to put the lemon in it anymore because the Frank's buffalo sauce give it the tang that I was looking for. And then once I started putting the Samyang sauce in it, I don't use the buffalo sauce no more. So it's so good. Oh. All right. That's it, y'all. Okay, guys, so I hope you're done eating. If you're eating with me, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click the next 2 videos at the bottom of the screen, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.